Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. In the last episode, we finished laying the track for our new freight line that is going to be carrying crude oil to our refinery here, and then taking refined oil from the refinery to the power plant over there. And we got our new train set up, which actually I think I want to put another train on this line. Which we'll do here in a moment, but with this line set up, what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of the coal feeding to the power plant, because they're going to be replacing that with oil. So, excuse me. Train 51 and Train 50 are... Alright, I gotta take a look at that. But, you guys... Actually, we do it from here, right? SF coal to power plant. Coal to power plant is you guys all send all vehicles to depot and sell on arrival. So basically, and then this is done. So go ahead and delete that line. Alright, let's go see who's having a problem here. And why are you having a problem? Okay, why are you using the same side of the track? Signals should be set up correctly. It probably means that there's a break in the track somewhere. No power lines. There we go. And this guy is just going through the station because they're going to be going to the other line. And yes, they're both using different terminals. Okay, good. Alright. Now I said I wanted to put another train on here. Which I do want to do that. Basically the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to be setting you to the line for the refinery. Because that's a fairly lengthy piece of track, and I want to make sure that we keep the frequency up there. Alright, and if production looks good, we may be increasing the overall length of these trains. And I think that they're running at maximum speed, 127 kilometers an hour. Good. Just fall out a bit. I do like the looks of that locomotive. So I think we're going to do here is I want to take a look at a few things. Our airlines actually have passengers and they're making money. Good. Not as many passengers as I'd like to see, but at least it is in the positive. Okay, so Valroyo. So our bus lines over on the newest region of the map that we were working on are profitable and carrying passengers. Lots of passengers. Good. What about the trains? Train passengers. Oh. You are named incorrectly. That should be a dash, not a angle bracket. There we go. So the Valroyo to Windurst to King's Landing to Mos Eisley is still in the red because you're not carrying that many passengers. But no, that one's good. It's the Valroyo Toontown Eincrad line that is not making much money at the moment. But passengers are climbing. So that's only a matter of time before it starts turning a profit. Hopefully. Because this guy is making a profit. Alright, yeah, we're almost making $1 million a year. Then there are 4 cities in that route as opposed to 3. And these are fairly close together. So and you're only carrying 14 of 80 passengers. So yeah, that's kind of to be expected. We have 18 passengers waiting in the Eincrad station, so yep, that issue should basically take care of itself over time. Alright. Let's just make sure we don't have any more very old vehicles. particularly trains. These are all of our road vehicles, which I actually need to take a look at, because they probably all need to be replaced. Road vehicles. Ships. Which they're all basically heading in to sell. And then here's our trains. Particularly looking for passenger trains. Actually, what might be easier to do is look at it like this. And let's sort by age. Freight trains. This passenger line, Melon City to Duckburg to El Dorado to Dragon Bridge, is getting rather old. So I think this might be in need for an update. So let's go ahead and do that. Locomotives. Because I have some locomotives here that I really have been looking to use. These guys. They do 161 kilometers an hour with 2,300 horsepower. I think I'm going to go with the blue one. And on the blue one, we will use the Baltimore and Ohio. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use the streamliners. Let's see, they're currently using Pennsylvania Railroad. Right, P70 coaches. These carry 22 passengers. And they're carrying, what, 4? These things are actually cheaper per year. Let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or should I go with the streamliner cars? That are also slightly cheaper. New locomotive, steel box car, and a new... Is that a tram? That might be a tram. Alright, let's go with 5 of those. Let's replace it and let's see what it looks like. But I am burning my cash very quickly. Yep, I haven't made a profit in a long while. Because I've been just spending so much money on new vehicles and construction. Alright, so... Alright, we are producing oil. They just did an oil delivery. Or maybe not. Are we bringing in any crude? Yeah, we're bringing in some crude. Not a lot, but some. This is going to be some time before production ramps up. Alright. Was that a new tram that we saw? It was. That carries much more passengers. See, these go 60 kilometers an hour. I don't think we really need to worry about speed. I'm more interested in cost. And these should be getting replaced by the Ford Model 77s, or the Opel Blitz? Probably the Opel Blitz. But that's going to be just a lot of me going through those lines. So I'm not sure that's what we're going to want to do at this particular point. I really haven't gotten a ton done so far, other than just kind of looking through everything and making sure that everything's okay. Alright, so we need to start thinking about a new passenger rail expansion, or just passenger expansion, because we have a bunch more cities that still need to be added into the passenger network. This whole section here, Emerald City, Townsville, Agrabah, and Lake Armstrong, all need to be added in. And let's see, how would I want to handle that? I mean, we could come off of Olda and head to Agrabah and Lake Armstrong. We need to get the roads upgraded Want to get trams installed. Yeah, I think that could work. So I mean, we could do either like a line through here and a line through this direction. So come through here and come through there. Or we could go, you know, like through this way. Or we could do both. We could do all those. But I don't necessarily want to cannibalize too much. Maybe I could do something a little bit different than what I normally do. Is bring the rail lines, like Hyde Charity, Townsville, Emerald City, and Ulda, Agrabah, Lake Armstrong, but make the bus lines go El Dorado, Agrabah, Townsville, and Dragon Bridge, Lake Armstrong, Emerald City. There's a thought. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up all 4 of these towns all at the same time. I think that could work. So let's get to it. Well, the first thing we want to do, I think, is begin upgrading roads in this area. And possibly the trams and the buses here. So let's go ahead and say you guys are going to be replaced by Pittsburghs. Replace those. We're going to be doing a medium country road. Collision. Oh, because it's going to bump into that. Well. We can fix that particular problem. Alright, there we are. That road's improved. Alright, these roads will get improved as well. There's also a possibility of doing Orgrimmar, Emerald City, Lake Armstrong. And then we're going to need to get these guys set up. This is going to be this area over here. Over here is going to be a really interesting challenge. But we'll get the easy stuff done first. let's see. Which else do we want to do? This one here? Okay, and I guess we'll be doing this one. And I probably should upgrade most of these roads. Too much slope. Too much slope. Oh man, what is going on here? Okay. That fixes that. Alright, so... Oh, there's another piece of road here that needs to get upgraded. Alright, there we are. Why are you stopped? Okay. I wonder if these old guys can be replaced with anything new. Do you have any new passenger vehicles? We have... these guys. Alright, so with those upgrades done, we can get in here and start setting up the actual trams. And these are going to be not historic, just medium streets. Construction, not possible. That works. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do a sweeping curve there. And like that. And then we'll throw some tram tracks on it. Alright, and then Townsville is going to be next. Alright, but we have kind of burned our time for this episode. Didn't get quite as much done as I would have liked, but yep. There's some stuff we need to take care of, get done. There's still a lot more. I need to replace all the trams. I need to replace all of the freight vehicles and buses, which, as I've said before, I think is something I need to do off screen, which I just haven't gotten around to doing. But I will try to remember to work on that. Alright, so for now, we'll end here, and then we'll continue working on this particular project for passengers when we come back next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.